Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tcarp. All right, so got back from my Pathfinder Intermediate Survival course and just been thinking the last couple days of how to talk about it and how to explain it. It didn't go as I intended at all. To be honest with you guys, I failed miserably, and it took a lot to come to grips with that, to come to terms with it. At the very first part, I want to say that the Pathfinder school is a phenomenal school. The intermediate class is a extremely intense class. Extremely intense class. It is hard. It is meant to be hard. It is meant to push you. And I was not ready for that. As much as I did prepare, I didn't prepare enough. Think about working out, and you think about the first time that you walk into the gym and you get good at, let's say, benching, and you can bench 150 pounds and you feel pretty good about that. You're not going to go to a competition and try to bench 200 pounds because you can try your best, but yet you're still not going to do that, and you're going to hurt yourself. That's what happened with me. There's some new medication that I've been taking, and just being real with you guys, I've been seeing a counselor, getting on some ADHD medication. Just talking to doctors, talking to counselors, and it has really helped, especially with work and things like that. With the Pathfinder Intermediate School, with this class, and every class is different. We started off no food for the first 2 days. Taking my medication with no food, I had a little bit of an interaction. I was okay the first day, but the second day with no food, it really started to throw my body a little bit into what I believe, again, not a doctor, but what I believe into some hyperthermia, where I got so hot and I couldn't regulate my body well enough. I got cramps, started to try to throw up, nothing to throw up because there was nothing in my body. I drank 64 ounces of water in about 2 hours and just got to the point where it took everything in me to move. I had a great partner, Will, that really talked me through the woods. He's like, you gotta go, you gotta keep going, gotta kind of make it back. And it just got to the point where, and I talked to one of the instructors, and we made the decision. I feel like we made the decision together. It's like, it's not healthy for me to continue. Now, does that mean that I'm just quitting and it's like, oh, the Pathfinder School sucks? No, they did everything in their power to keep me at that safely. It wasn't their fault that I had this medication contraindication. Not their fault. It's on me. It's my responsibility to understand how my medication works and to know how it works in all situations. And that was on me not testing that out. So what I plan on doing is I plan on training more, getting better, talking to my doctor about the medication, about what would happen if I didn't eat, and these scenarios. And then I believe I will be fully prepared and ready for this. And I'm probably going to go to Bushcraft 101 before the intermediate class again. So I'm not quitting. I'm not giving up on myself. I'm saying I wasn't prepared for that. If I would have continued, I would have hurt myself to the point where I can't go back, go to work, because it's easy to say, like, hey, I'm not going to quit. I'm just going to have them drag me out by ambulance. Okay, then what? You know, I stay up, 5-6 hours away from my family. I don't make it to work. You have to think responsibility and time and stuff like that. Some things I did learn about in the class were, rope tying again, and learning those things, and learning navigation and map reading, and learning how to do a bow drill set properly. I had done one, but you can kind of do one and you can do one improperly, and learning that a bow drill set when you're tired is all technique. Sometimes you can just power through it. But when you're tired, it's 10 o'clock at night and you have to make one right now, it's all technique. And just kind of thinking of some things that I did wrong or didn't do right with it. One of the things I usually mess up with is my spindle is too short. I need a longer spindle. I need to position my body in a different way. So just going back, the Pathfinder School, and especially the intermediate course, incredible course. I highly recommend it, but you got to be in shape. You got to be in shape. You got to have the physical and mental preparedness to do so. And when I mean in shape, you need to be in shape. So need to be able to go a couple days without food, with only water, and booking it. And I mean booking it type of stuff. Also, you need to be able to have time management skills, which is something that I honestly am not great at, and I need to get better with, and it shined through in that intermediate course where I necessarily didn't make it back on time, and it just set me behind the whole thing. So it really makes you look and focus and learn more about yourself, and that's what it really is, guys, is it's just learning more about what you can handle and what you need to improve on. So I'm so grateful for Dave Canterbury, for Salty Dog Outdoors, for Kyle Sanborn, Nick, for Ty Barker, all those guys at the class, Bart. I mean, I know I'm forgetting somebody, and I'm sorry, guys, but all those guys were absolutely phenomenal, and they cared about me. They knew me by name, and they wanted to see me succeed. And it broke, I could tell it broke their heart when I couldn't finish my goal. Like, I get that. So you talking about guys that, for lack of a better term, give a crap. And it's just really, really nice to see. Now, they're not going to give me a participation trophy. It's just, it's called standards. And they hold me and their students to a high standard. So for those that are like, well, the school's too hard. No, it's not too hard. It's meant to be hard. And we do things kind of like John F. Kennedy said, you know, we go to the moon and we do other things. Why? Because they are hard. Not because they're easy, but because they're hard. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching the Tcarp channel. We are, you know, I'm going to continue doing bushcraft, doing my skills, talking to you about things. And I'm going to be real with you when I mess up and when I fail and when I do things the wrong way. And guys, I failed, and that's okay. Again, thank you for watching. This is Tcarp signing out.